What's going on, guys? Good morning. Hopefully, you guys are all having a good Saturday so far. So, I got this thought in my mind about socialization with others, the impacts that has. Uh, a lot of, I mean, just to be quite honest, there's a lot of weird people in this world. There's a lot of weirdos. And I think it's due to lack of socialization, lack of camaraderie, lack of true friendships, and being comfortable around other people. And I think that when people just don't do anything and don't go out and hang out with people with similar mindset, and this isn't attacking any sort of group of people or any sort of people that enjoy a certain hobby or anything like that. That's not what this is about. This is all about people that just don't go out and do anything, and they sit and they think in their minds all day and go on Reddit or YouTube or whatever and say, just like, get mad at people. And like, there's nothing wrong with going on those sites or doing anything online and like, say, giving your opinion. I mean, for God's sakes, I do it on here all the time. But it's when the people think they just know more than others and get mad at you for no reason and do all this crap. And it's like, people live in a mind of theory and a mind of facts. Like, when I was thinking about how I wanted to speak about this, it was more of a sense of people don't have the true deep friendships where you can make mistakes and say things around people that, could be offensive, could be whatever, could be, hurt someone's feelings, could make someone else like, just like in a joking way. Like, we've got so far away from, like, people are so afraid to say what they want because they're afraid to get canceled or be cringe or get in trouble for saying the wrong thing. And it just leads people not to have those deep connections, because I feel like that's what good friendships and stuff is about, is not so much like, having those intimate like conversations with others and that, but like being able to be free and say what you want to say, even if it's wrong or uh, whatever. So not like, I don't know, not politically correct. Like, I think we've gotten, and that's not saying you should go out and hurt people's feelings and say rude stuff and ignorant things to people, but like, you just got to be able to speak what you want to speak without the fear of doing whatever. I don't know if this makes any sense, but, and I think our society's so in tune with always wanting to be in theory or always wanting to know the right thing and this, and that. And it leads people not to say anything at all. And it makes people, and the point I'm trying to make is I think we get so caught up in being afraid to speak our minds and do whatever, we just don't do anything at all. And it makes you socially isolate yourself from others, because you're just afraid to say anything, and it makes you weird and it makes you whatever. And I think that's why. And when you actually do have to go out and communicate in the world, let's say it's at a job or whatever, you take it out on other people because you don't know how to act in a social situation. I think you could see this a lot with people at work or whatever. Like, they have a boss or a coworker or whatever that is like this, and they just make your life miserable, um, wherever you are. Uh, I don't really have any examples in my life, but I've just from hearing from others, and that I think that, I do. I guess I do have examples, but it's not like really like a work. Just throughout, you deal with people on a day to day basis. It's like, do you just like everything people speak as facts and trying to one up you with information and this, and that? It's like, oh my God, you need to like loosen up. I think that's the key I'm trying to get out of this video is people need to loosen up and not be so uptight all the time. And unfortunately, we live in a world where it's hard to do that without, someone trying to cancel you or do whatever. But, and there's a time and a place to be, you always need the facts. You always need to know what's actually going on. But man, we've gotten so far away from just good old camaraderie and having fun. Um, So if you take anything away from this, find your group of people that you can be yourself around. You can enjoy whatever. Good. Hopefully you already have that. I know a lot of people deal with this, lack of social isolation and lack of a belonging and a lack of like they can't be themselves or say what they want or joke around. Um, it's sad. It really is. I think I got inspired to talk about this because I watched another YouTuber and he kind of made a similar video talking about similar topic. And it's crazy to read the comments. So many people deal with like not being able to be around people they want to be around or whatever and can't find. It's tough, definitely tough. And I think if you're in that situation, like just never, always keep trying to get find and be yourself. I think once you stop trying, that's when the weirdness kicks in. You just become a mean, weird, miserable person that lives by their own accord and makes their own theories and nonsense in their minds, and you take it out on other people and that kind of stuff. So just something to think about. I know this was kind of all over the place, but just felt like that was what was on my mind. Like I say to myself, and if you are someone that has good friends, like I feel like I have, and this isn't like this. It doesn't need to be like internet. Like if you have to start with people on the internet and like Discord and that, like that's great. Like that's good, but like I think it needs to be like a face to face thing. Like get out and about and move around and do that stuff. I think never quit trying, because then that's when you, I think in my opinion, you become weird and whatever. But luckily, like I always give praise to God. Like I'm glad I have a group of friends, real life that I've had pretty much my whole life that I could be around and we could have fun, joke around, say politically incorrect things and say offensive stuff, to ourselves, and it's not hurting anyone. And we have to feel the threat of someone, whatever, like eat one another, trying to get one another and trying to just say and be free and do whatever. And it's not a sense of you're saying stuff to be mean just to be. It's just like you gotta have a group of people you can be around and not be afraid to make mistakes. That's the big thing. Not be afraid to say something wrong or do this or do that. Like you could take things too far, but I mean, loosen. You just gotta find a group of people you can be around and be loosened up and say what you want and just be yourself and have fun and whatever. But um, praise God. Luckily I have that, and I pray whoever is struggling right now finds that group of people that they can be around. And I think that's what's missing in today's world, just friendships and groups of people that come together and are like-minded. I think that's super important in it. Without that, I think people get weird, and I don't know. But anyways, made it this far, appreciate you. It's weird. I uploaded that Kingdom Come Deliver. Every time I upload anything other than Minecraft, the algorithm never pushes it to any of my subscribers. It's kind of a strange phenomenon. I'm sure there's something to it, but yeah. So if you're interested in Kingdom Come Deliverance too, I made a video on it yesterday, so go check that out. It's pretty decent. But I'm gonna end it there. Join Discord. We got a Discord, good group of people like-minded to these videos, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, sorry for just walking around and not really doing anything in the world, but I guess you can check out my new building here. It's finished, but the inside's not finished. There's no detail on the inside yet. Just this, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Like it. Really like the netherrack roof. Didn't think I'd like it at first, but it came out nice. So, gonna end it there. Have a great rest of your Saturday, and yeah, that's it.